take any path of life, maybe your darkest days or brightest peaks of life. You can choose any learning system, you don't have to lose.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And in this series we're going to be going through all the astrological zodiac signs. And in this episode we're going to be talking about the 7th sign, which is Libra. Yes, Libra, okay? And before we get into that, I always want to remind you guys that you don't just have to have your sun in Libra to relate to Libra energy. Okay, so you don't just have to be born under the sun season of Libra. If your moon's in Libra, if your rising is in Libra, if your Jupiter or Mars or Venus is in Libra, if you have multiple planets in Libra, you're definitely going to relate to Libra energy. So take a look at your charts and see where you have Libra, because we all have Libra. It just depends on how it's placed, whether we have planets in them or not. So some will relate to it more, some not, but you won't know unless you look into your natal chart. So definitely remember that. So without further ado, we're here to talk about the sign Libra, and the first thing to talk about is the traditional symbol for Libra, which is the scales, okay? And the scales is a balancing tool, okay, used to balance, measure, okay? So weighing both sides, balancing, and that is a big theme with Libra. Libras love balance. They love things to be fair. They love things to be equal. And that's kind of like their whole mentality, okay? Making sure one gets just as much as the other one. And it also aligns with the theme of justice, okay? What is fair? What is right? Very much Libra. Libra's a big believer in karma, in the sense of you do this, you get that, okay? You did this, so you deserve that, okay? This is what you owe. This is what you did, this is what you owe. They're always doing this equal balance system, okay? And for that makes them, you know, people that are very careful, people who want things to be sort of perfect, kind of like a Virgo, you know, where Virgos are constantly looking for flaws and getting rid of them. Well, Libras are constantly balancing energy and making sure it's equal, okay, neutralizing. So there's a perfectionist energy that comes with Libra as well too. But this also, again, makes them very fair. They like things to be just. And it goes with the theme of, you know, Libras being good lawyers, you know, because they're able to balance out each side. They're able to understand what is wrong, what is right, and what is fair. So, you know, a lot of people say Libras are good lawyers, and that's, you know, typically it. Libra rules like that justice system, and that's why the justice system has the symbol of the scales: balance, fair, equality, okay? The next thing to understand with Libra is that Libra is an air sign. So air deals with mental energy. This is your mind, this is your thoughts, and this is also your communication, speaking, talking. So air signs are very social, okay? And that is a Libra trait. Libras are very social. They love to connect and communicate with other people. You know, this is how we connect, this is how we network, okay? And Libra's big on that. And Libra's smart, you know, as cutesy as their energy can come off, and we'll get into why, they are very smart, very mental sign, and this piggybacks into that justice energy. About justice, you know, you can make the right decisions when you're very logical, okay? So Libras are very smart, very mental. They have very mentally active heads, and very communicative, very social, very connecting. And the next thing to understand is that Libra is a cardinal air sign, okay? So the quality is cardinal. And one thing to understand about cardinal is that cardinal is initiating. It's the energy that starts things. It's the starter. So with Libra being a cardinal air sign, they are very communicative. They like to start conversations. They're the people in the room who go in and want to connect with other people and want to communicate with other people. So they are conversation starters, you know, very communicative in that way, and love to connect through the mind. You know, this is how we connect other people, through communication and talking. And Libra is the ultimate initiator of that. They love to initiate conversation, communicating with people, okay? And then being such fair, balanced people just makes them so pleasant to communicate with, all right? And the next thing to understand with Libra is that Libra is ruled by Venus, okay? And this is what I said about the cutesy energy. And Venus is the ultimate feminine planet. Not the ultimate. Moon is just as feminine as well, too. But Venus is one of the divine feminines along with Moon and Neptune. And Venus is all about beauty, love, romance, relationships, connection, harmony. Art, creativity, beauty. So Libras are very much this. They're like the sign of beauty along with Taurus, because Taurus is also ruled by Venus. But Libra, yes, is very beautiful, very artistic. I mean, these people very creative in that sense, because they're ruled by Venus, and Venus deals with harmony and relationships and romance, and this is so much so with Libra. So you can see that they're a communicating sign, they're a mental sign, and they love love, they love romance and coming together. So relationships, okay? Libra is the sign of relationships. They love relationships. They love dating. They love the romance. They love those types of stuff, and that's very much Libra. And Libra is also the sign of beauty, okay? Libras can be very beautiful because of that Venusian energy from Venus, okay? So if you have lots of Libra energy in your chart, it can really produce a beautiful person. You know, you could be really beautiful or just very charming, okay? Venus deals with, you know, how charming we are, how we attract things to us. So Libras are very much like that. Libras are so pleasant because you have to understand this is a mental sign, so they're very communicative, but being that they're ruled by Venus, they communicate in such a pleasant, attractive way. Venus is the sign of attraction. So Libras are just great talkers. They know how to compliment you. They know how to say the right words. They can pretty much communicate in any conversation and just make it so pleasing, and that's why people like to talk with them, and people feel very comfortable around, you know, Libras. And Libras can attract a lot of things based off of their great energy and their attitude. They can convince you of anything based on the way they talk. They're like perfect salespeople, okay? That's perfect salesman or woman, you know? So, you know, that's Libra, you know, ruled by Venus, okay? Very attractive, very artistic, okay? You will see Libras in the arts as well, too, whether it be singing, dancing, arts and crafts. They're very beauty-orientated, and they're intellectually creative, okay? Because you got Venus, which is, you know, all that creative energy, and then you have the air sign, because it's the air element, so they're very intellectually creative. They understand how to look at something and beautify it. They know how to give it the right patterns, give it the right contrast in order for the colors to make sense, to make it look good. Like, Libras are great with fashion because they know how to put colors together, patterns together. They're just so balanced and so intellectually creative and artistic. So, yeah, Libras are very, very blessed in that sense. You know, makeup, beauty, you name it. Libras rule that. The next thing to understand is that Libra rules the 7th house, okay? There's 12 houses in astrology, and the houses represent, like I like to say, the subjects of life. And there's 12, and Libra rules the 7th. Each zodiac sign rules one. Libra rules the 7th, and the 7th deals with relationships. And this could be relationships on a romantic level, on a business level, on a best friend level. But it also just deals with other people, you know, people who match you. It's like a yin and yang energy, the other person. So relationships towards you. So because this is Libra. Libra's all about the balancing act, relations. One versus the other, how one connects with the other. It's all a balancing act, one and the other, you know, one-to-one relationships. So this is Libra, and again, I'm gonna piggyback to it. Libras love relationships. I mean, this is the sign of romantic dating and marriage and partnering up. So very romantic people, you know, just love to deal with other people. And this also relationship focus in the 7th house deals with being social. Again, Libras connect to lots of people, very social sign. It's an air sign, so very much that. And the next thing to understand with Libra is Libra rules the skin, okay? Libra rules the body parts of the skin. the lower back and the buttocks. Okay, so Libra being the sign of beauty, it's no coincidence that it rules the skin, because it's all about nice and balanced and even toned skin. When you have that, it really enhances your beauty. Okay, everyone wants the perfect skin, perfect beauty. So being born with lots of Libra energy, you could be really blessed with really nice skin, you know, or you might just be really focused on having that. Okay, you know, and also, you know, the lower back and the buttocks, you know, this is our midsection, and this is about balance. Okay, so our mid areas, this is how our body is balanced. This is how we balance out our bodies around our hip, buttocks area. So again, with that, piggying back to Libra and the sign of balance, Libra's all about the balancing act. So it's no coincidence that it rules the midsection of our bodies, you know, where we get our balance. And the last thing to understand with Libra is the season. Okay, Libra. Okay, Libra is September 22nd, anyone born September 23rd to October 22nd. That is Libra season. Okay, September 23rd to October 22nd, and this is the beginning of fall season. All right, and this is very important to understand, because like we said with all cardinal signs, okay, signs that start, initiate, they initiate seasons. Okay, so fall being, this is the time that's Libra rules, this is the beginning of fall. So it's initiating fall season. If we know about the beginning of fall, this is when the trees change colors, okay, and it's orange, and things actually become really beautiful during this time. The weather kind of pipes down. It's not so hot and sunny, and now it's cooler and it's more relaxing, and it's that Libra energy. And a lot of times fall represents a great time for fashion. Okay, you know, we work hard against, we layer up, you know, we get more creative with our looks. Again, Libra about being the look. And fall also is a time I hear a lot that it's like boo season, where we couple up and we find a partner before it gets to the cold winter season. So Libra being this romantic, you know, sign, I think it's no coincidence that it rules the beginning of fall season. Such a beautiful time and a relaxing time, you know, relaxing. You know, Libra's a calm, relaxing, pleasing energy, and a beautiful one too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that with Libra. All right, and I hope you guys come back for some more. And if you enjoyed the music at the beginning of this video, check out my music. I have it on Spotify, here on Apple, and here on YouTube. So check it out. And also check out my music video here on YouTube. And if you really enjoy astrology, book a reading with me. I do $60 readings here. You know, you just have to email me, and I'll have all my music links and my email, everything in the description box below. So I'll check you guys out next time.